All right, what I'm going to show you today is how I winterize planters to protect the roots over the winter season. And I do it with three simple items: with mulch, you can see right there, with a tarp over the mulch, which I use contractor bags to do that. And then I stick the contractor bags, the tarp, into the soil with these garden stakes. Now I've got 4 planters that I want to winterize. The first one is a 9 bark, and that's actually good down to zone 3. These 2 fine line buckthorns, they're good down to zone 3. In some cases, they can even survive down to zone 2. And then I've also got a sky pencil holly, which is only good down to zone 6. Now I've even seen some sites that say it can survive down to zone 5. I've even seen one that said down to zone 4, but that's really risking it, especially when it's in a planter. So that's the one I'm most concerned about, because this is zone 6. So these 3 should be okay, even if I just left them out like they are. But the sky pencil holly is the one that is most vulnerable. So what I end up doing is I stack the mulch around the planters to create some insulation. Then I wrap the mulch with a tarp and then stick the tarp in the soil with the garden staples. So I'm gonna pause right now and I'm gonna stack the mulch around the planters, and then I'll come back and show you how I wrap them with the tarp. Okay, as you can see, I have stacked the mulch up around the planters, and I've just got the bags laying either on their side or standing straight up. And you can see that they're, pretty much surrounding all the planters. And what I do is I moved all the planters together too. First of all, you won't need as much mulch when you do that, but also they act as kind of a windbreak when you have them all together. And then I did the same thing over here around this sky pencil holly. So I used 3 bags of mulch around the sky pencil holly. And now what I'm going to do is go and measure the contractor bags to make tarps out of them, and then I'm going to wrap the mulch in the tarps. That's for 2 reasons. Number one, it protects the plant, of course. It acts as a windbreak, but it also protects the mulch, because what I'm going to do next spring is, when I'm ready, is I'll just remove the tarp and then open up the mulch and spread it, and then I've got all my mulch available right at home for the spring. So I'll come back once I have the tarps set up around the bags of mulch. Okay, I'm back to show you now the finished product, and you can see it there in front of us. I've got these 3 plants wrapped in the tarp. So underneath the tarp are the bags of mulch, and then I'll get up a little closer here to show you the staples that I put in to secure the tarp. You can see them here, just simple garden staples. And again, this will provide some additional winterization for these planters over the winter. And I'm not as concerned about these 3 plants, because like I said, they're good down to zone 3, and I'm in a zone 6 here. However, this planter over here, where we have the sky pencil holly, the sky pencil holly, depending on what site you look at, it's only good down to zone 6, and some say down to zone 5. So this one is the higher concern for me. But as you can see, I've got the same kind of setup here. I got the bags of mulch around the planter, and then those bags are covered with the tarp, which I made out of the contractor trash bags. So it's a really easy solution if you're looking to provide some additional winterization for your planters that you have outside. I recommend doing that, even though, you may have plants that are good 2 growing zones down from where you are. It's still a good idea to protect those plants, especially from the wind and the cold in the wintertime. So that's it for this video, and I'll talk to you on the next one.